Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some more Songs of Sikhs, where we've grown concerningly large. Holy cow. So much immigration. And continue to grow absurdly large. Oh god, we're actually already out of houses again. I don't even know what to do anymore. Send help. But in all seriousness, yeah, it is actually kind of a problem, just how out we are. We've got our lavatories up and running. You know what? I'm just going to set you to automate. Yeah, pretty clearly going to need additional workers. I have 150 extra workers, so there's a lot to do, and I have the capacity to invest a lot into some civics. And maybe get to work on that. Although the first order of business and improving on that situation is a clay pit. There we go. 217 workers. Oh, good lord. Okay, I'm really... Well, no, you know what? I'm going to supply my own pottery. Screw it. I was like, I only need a little bit. No, you know what? My own pottery. Yeah, autarky. Woo! Oh, man. Yeah, we needed a hell of a lot. There. Okay. 340, good lord. Okay, well, it'll do. Unconcerningly, our bakery needs even more people. Like, we produced 5,000, but we've expanded the grain farms, like, a fair bit. And continue to expand the grain farms. Although, I think we're actually completely out of bread as is, or grain as is. So it doesn't really matter how many people I put to work in the bakery. That's just all the food we've got. This was, unfortunately, a lot more immigration than I thought it was going to be. And it hurts. Hurts like hell. We are gonna starve. There's no other way to put it. Well, we're entering late summer right now, so maybe we'll have a bit of a reprieve. But, like... I'm just gonna say it. Forge the map. Go. Anything that can be foraged, anything that can be hunted, do it. The danger is irrelevant. We can get 168 meat, it'll do. In addition, I'm gonna bring people down to 1 food serving. Will this suck for mood? You bet. Will that maybe help save us? Also maybe. Yeah. It's definitely not great, but it's the best we got. It's 2.2 days until the harvest, so we're only looking to stretch our food a little bit right now. Only looking to stretch our food a little bit. It's not too bad. Alright, we got 80 carpenters going, good. I wonder, I could... Because it might be about time for me to engage in technology. Like, I grabbed, you know, a stage, because it's 5 points, and honestly worth a ton. Posture relief. I mean, there's a lot more I want to grab, you know, but obviously it's not going to happen. So, yeah, like grain farms. Do I just put it all into grain farms? I don't know. Maybe. I could get a lot out of my grain farms then. But I'm worried about overdoing it. I think it might be better to sort of balance the in and out. Okay, you guys are able to enjoy that. I'll definitely have to make like a pool for skinny dipping. Honestly, the thing that I might just go with right now is plumbing. It's 10 points though. Ugh. And swimming pools. Goddamn. So it's 15 points effectively. Alright. Yeah, it's going to take a little while for us to get into furniture. 80 bread and falling. One day. Is it all in here? Or, I don't know. Let's find out. But yeah, we've gathered everything we can. We've hunted everything we can. Oh, we have not gathered everything we can. Good news. The foraging is ongoing. Or at least the consumption of, finding food. Honestly, good enough. If it means we had a bunch of, like, stuff just sort of sitting around that was not. Why is workload low? Realistically, I don't need that many. I need to actually kind of develop a logistics network, but we'll get there eventually. Oh wait, yeah, you aren't storing any of the other food types, so that would make sense. Alright. Go gather what we can, for what it's worth. That might be enough to help us bridge this little gap. Alright, the harvest is in. Harvest is in. Crank that bakery to maximum. Let's go. Because God, are people going to be hungry. Just barely averting starvation here, damn it. It's not going to be too much grain off this field, but that's kind of expected. 6,000. 6,600 ish. Yeah, looks like that. So we can say roughly 6,700. It looks like maybe a bit more. And we'll have more next season, which is pretty good. Which is fine actually for the consumption rate, but we'll see. Okay. Really should be pretty limited storage of bread. Alright. Consumed 90, yeah. You guys are miserable without your extra bread. Okay. 326. So let's bring our production down to about 350. $90 seems okay. Alright. And so we're saved. Danger, Sid. Yeah, you know, getting soldiers would actually be helpful. Of course, the problem is we have nothing to equip them with, so I'm not actually sure it really matters much, but I suppose it's something. Alright. I want it to be fairly far away due to noise, so here-ish might work. Okay. If we shorten this, still not good enough. Oh, good. Glad to see that's actually about ready. Cancel this for the moment because otherwise it's probably going to be real awkward when it tries to consume several hundred people. Honestly, even 40 is probably way too much. 100 a day. 100 clay a day. Like, what exactly is the conversion ratio in pottery? Half, so that's going to be 25 pottery a day. Well, honestly, I have no reason. You know what? I'm an idiot. I should, of course, just have the pottery plant here. That makes way more sense. Hang on. Well, no, we'll maybe extend up here and see what we can fit. There we go. Four. So that'd be 100 people working here. Probably still more than necessary, but never hurts. Yes, I guess this would be a problem. Yeah, not necessarily something I considered. Oh well, we'll figure it out. In reality, I only need like 2 of these, so... How much, the question is, of auxiliary do I need? 5 of these. Well, I mean, 3 is pretty easy. And I guess I need the storage, so... Ooh, our city is now impressive enough to attract tourists. Don't know why, but sure. Feel free to, I guess. Alright. So. Alright. A little convoluted to be sure, but it'll get the job done. Nice. Definitely a little oversized, but that should also still be fine. I guess actually I should also put down another janitor set here because Lord knows this will degrade. Alright. So as I said, pottery opens up a lot to us. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get a decent amount of it. 84 is fine. Like, how are you guys taking proximity penalties? I don't know. Like, I guess maybe to and from work. That still seems a little nuts. But yeah, even just like a lot of upgrades in general. Technically, they also need cut stone for some of it, but yeah, food stall can be upgraded. The market can be upgraded. And like cut stone isn't exactly hard to set up either. So I'll probably also do that. Let's see. Yeah, here we are. Fine crafts, masonry. You know, I could like improve my farms, or I can do apparently what is the smart thing, at least the math in my head tells me this is the smart thing. Where I ignore trying to be more food productive and instead like try and gain this sort of productivity. blocked by terrain. There. Mm, 80. So this is gonna be 90, 100. Can I just put a thing down the middle? No. Not entirely unexpected. Alright. And we'll expand this out some amount. As long as I just put a thing every other tile, that'll be fine. Why? That's a perfectly legal place for the storage. Alright. So, we can get this masonry set up, and then I'll say as a general rule, we've got the capacity to progress a fair bit. Oh fuck, this requires metal though. Okay, well, that's fine. I am, however, going to suspend this. Didn't realize the masonry required metal these days. Apparently we need stone. Which, again, isn't too hard to find. Hey guys, go mine stone. Especially as I grow ever closer to this mountain. And even a tiny little stone deposit here. So yeah, we should get the pottery constructed fairly soon. 3 days. That's an alarmingly low quantity of grain, but okay. Well, we're entering into the late summer, so hopefully the forage will come in. And also still kind of help buoy things. Yeah, every year it's the same goddamn story. I'm almost starving to death. So, both of these suggest I should be able, like, all this should, okay, maybe not you, you're 94, that's acceptable. Suggest I should be able to have, like, less workers on the field. Alright. So yeah, 6,700 is how much we managed to get last time. I'm still getting some more bread through, which is good. It's 1.6 days to the harvest. And we foraged. Got like 60 veg coming in. Get the mushrooms. Yeah, decent bit of bread still coming in. Alright. We'll be alright. We have one more day that we have to make it through. Really, there's still not enough stone. Huh. Yeah. Well, because the other thing that pottery will unlock for us, I think, is the brewery. Yeah. We'll be able to brew off of this. Well, we'll need coal, but honestly I should be getting coal soon anyway. And introducing alcohol will definitely help keep spirits high. It'll further necessitate my need for apparently an absurd quantity of furniture if I intend to like run this coal mine completely. I don't not care about the mountain. Yeah. Yeah. So, storage. Auxiliaries. Ooh, we have over 50 people employed in pottery. Oh no, we have over 50 people employed in pottery. Alright. I'll approve it. Yeah, we really don't need more than 50, honestly. So let's tone that down to only just 50. Oh. Well, I should probably unspin these jobs so that way these houses get built. We can actually, you know, house our people. Alright. Let me check. Let's see. Okay, we have the homeless map mode here. That's fully homed. Okay. +2. We have, like, just enough housing. -8. Yeah, I don't really know. Oh well. It's fine. Yeah, the coal mine's going to take a hell of a lot of effort to build. Which, again, not really much of a huge shock, but hey. We're building up a decent reserve of furniture. How's everyone's access to furniture? Good. So the harvest is coming on in. Alright, 8,300. So, here's the thing. I'm also going to be booting up, like, the breweries, right? That's going to put even more pressure on my grain farms. Like, I need additional grain. So I'm just going to put it all in. That improves all of our things. Like, all of our things by 75%. Like, that's great. That should help a lot, especially since I'm going to be switching over to coal soon. Now, unfortunately, in order to get any further, I have to get all 11 levels of this. And, you know, it keeps ticking up by one every time, so... At the end, it's going to cost 20, 19, 18... Like, I still need a lot more to actually push through this. So, we'll see. But... yeah, we're planting, and so for the next season, with any luck, the tech bonus should help. Yeah, plus 75% for our grain farms. Alright. And you know what? I am going to set up a hunter. Just on the far side here. So we can have 15 hunters without any penalty. I'll just go for like 16. Apparently we need some additional utilities. Jeez. Alright. That's a lot better. Oops. Okay. Uh-oh. We seem to be a little short on bread. 450 production's not matching. Fair enough. Increase the number of bakers. Alright. So we have tons and tons of pottery now, which is great. Oh yeah, you guys love pottery. You guys also love clay, so you know what? Take some of that. You guys don't care. You guys can also have furniture too. As can you guys. So the Crotonians should be inordinately happy at this point on furniture. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the market should stock all of it, so... Honestly, just put it on auto. We're at 9 people, fair enough. That's honestly not too bad. Yeah. And the Dendarians are emigrating. That is unfortunate. Oof. And just after I allowed them access to furniture, too. Honestly, it's probably for the best. Like, we're struggling to feed everyone. Although I definitely need more Dendarians, which is part of the problem. And also why I really need to make them slaves. Yeah, a lot of grain is getting left on the fields. This is the eternal problem with the warehouse. Although, realistically, I think the solution to this is really just distribution systems. Like... Honestly, we'll do 5x5s. I can dramatically cut down on the number of warehouse workers if I just make, like, haulers that do this, but I don't know. I don't know if it's actually any help. Now that I think about it, because then I'm just kind of shifting it. But yeah, so they'll bring in the crop. We don't want it rotting in the fields. Civic, maybe? Government. Where is, like, improving the decay rate of things, if that's still around? It does not look like it is, unfortunately. Trend. Yeah, we're going to need to eventually produce knowledge as well. Ooh, medicine research. Nice. Style, yeah. Oh, there's spoilage. Okay, we need logistics, which we are unable to afford because that requires knowledge. Knowledge will require us to get a library. And... that's not great ore. Also not great ore. Apparently the ore is down here. Alright. Okay. But yeah, no. Haulers I think will make sense when I have multiple warehouses, you know? But not now. Since I'm just trying to basically bring in everything to a singular warehouse still. I know that system can't last forever. That's okay. So, hypothetically, fancy markets, posh relief, I think that requires other things. Refined tastes. Fancy bench. Ooh. Yeah. Like, refined taste seems like a pretty solid pick to grab. Yeah, it really does. Still having trouble having enough food in general, though. Well, eventually the coal mine should come online. Actually, it's about to. Perfect. Which is good, because I don't know how much wood I have. Like, the amount in the field seems to be getting a little lower. So, and we're using a lot. But yeah, so getting coal and then maybe iron is the next step. I mean, coal right now is super important since that gets me distilling as well. So let's maybe look into that. Okay, we do not need 50 people employed in the coal mines. Holy crap. Yeah. Honestly, even 30 is probably more than enough. Yeah. Like, we produce about 3 per person, so that's 90 coal a day. As a frame of reference here, like, changing over this recipe is going to have this, so 45 coal a day for 100 bakers. This is producing twice what I need. I need 20 people in the coal mine. And we're still going to have a surplus. Switch. And now we produce even more bread, since we're using coal-fired ovens. Alright. Alright, all the experience is lost. How are we doing? Yeah, 50's fine. So. Next up, I would like to start storing some furniture. And some pottery. Just so I can do upgrades. Yeah, we should still have, like, extra furniture. At least I hope we do. Alright, so we got the grain harvest in. 4 days ago, we have 14,000. That's pretty good. That's as much as we can store for now, which is fine. Yeah, we need desperately to try and get some more friggin' furniture, apparently. Yeah, we got bread sorted for the time being, which is good. Great. Unfortunately, I can't pay you. So they're just gonna come and steal a bunch of shit from our stockpile, which sucks. But it'll be okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. No, I want to move the throne out here so it's easily capturable. We're capitulating to them. Building some sort of army would be a good idea, to say the least. Getting any form of commerce going would also be a good idea. Getting more housing would be good. Although realistically this like square is kind of at capacity. So if I want to do that, I need to copy area. Maybe set up another one here. Alright. Then from there we can like put another round of housing. That can sort of service this area. Democratic whispers. A weird political ideology is spreading amongst most educated subjects. Democracy seems to offer no advantages compared to despotism that you can see, but your citizens seem to think it has merit. While the movement is in its infancy, it would not take much to focus it on other more deserving despots. But doing so will harm relations with them. Alternatively, their intellectual leader could be removed. That which should resolve the situation. Ignore them. An opinion boost with everyone else, but loyalty penalty. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah. Invasion. Like I say, I put the throne out there, it'll just get captured. It does not matter. We will lose a giant chunk of our stockpile, and that will be that. Okay, it looks like we don't have enough coal. I don't know why we don't have enough coal. Oh, yeah, because you're trying to consume a lot more coal now than you said you were going to originally. You're really going to build that catapult? As opposed to just, you know, invading? Yeah. They take 30% of our warehouse stock, which, while that sucks... Yeah, it was kind of expected. I'm not really building an army right now, so at any point in time I feel like I have way too much other shit to do. Yeah. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, jeez, people are just murdered. Oh, brawl. Yeah, that's gonna hurt our health and probably also our happiness. Alright, well, I'm gonna add some additional benches here, since there doesn't seem to be any reason not to. Alright, yeah, an extra food stall, how nice. Yeah, furniture production is a real sticking point. I guess that's the point. We have very little net production at the end of the day. What other crude crafting do I do besides furniture? Pottery, technically? Tailoring is also a crude craft. I'm trying to debate the merits of going into it. But sadly, I just don't see the merits. Oh well. Anyway, a lot of the stuff will eventually get built. It may just take some time. Okay. keep expanding the others. Like I said, as I roll this stuff out, at least, it will help people's moods, improve the environment. Oh, good, another lavatory. Technically, I think I also got paved roads at some point, didn't I? Oh no, I meant to unlock those, though. Yeah, let's get paved roads. Okay. So I should have enough stone. Yeah, we get 50% road fulfillment from it. So let's actually have a look at decor for the central square. Fires on both sides here. Here. Yeah, it should be all right. Alright. Slowly improving our lot. Yeah, so you consume about 40 coal. You produce about 60, but we never seem to have any excess in storage. I think that might just be because they aren't collecting it, because they're too busy like collecting grain. Which kind of tracks, honestly. Yeah. Like, the part of the problem, of course, is collecting all this grain. Does Democratic Whisperings flourish? We'll be alright. Despite the loss of loyalty. Anyway, alright, so once again, unless I get distracted, brewery. I want that to be the capstone for today's episode. The answer is I'm always getting distracted, but... probably can't use that, but this should be acceptable. Yep. Great. There were 5 deaths. Oof. Shower of gore. Alright. Let's get this brewery going. Because now I have coal. Now I have grain. I have all the pieces that I need. Alright. Now, might as well. Okay. Yep. There. Get this brewery constructed when we can. I don't know. Like, I might have to give up on our furniture. Which sucks to do. But it's pretty clearly needed elsewhere. Actually, you know what? Except the Dendarians. I'm going to allow the Dendarians to keep their furniture. Because I want them to be happier. I want more Dendarians right now. You know? We actually have more Crotonians than we need, if anything. Because, like, their job is really just working this farm, right? So I need 77 Crotonians. I have 126. Like, just, that's enough Crotonians. But I do need more Dendarians. So, I'll give them preferential treatment for the time being. As we slowly try and develop more. Alright, and good news, I should now be able to get refined tastes and upgrade our food stalls. Look at that. So yeah, upgrading the food stalls should improve services a fair bit. Alright. God, we do not have much housing, do we? Oh yeah, that was actually slightly too large. Well, that's going to be an extra large boulevard then. That's fine. Yeah. Minus 19, although to be fair, that's because we have way too many people in the brewery. And also, not enough coal. Get like 40 coal miners. And now available for storage, Piva. Although I guess... yeah. I have to get that elsewhere, which is fine. So yeah, it's a matter of getting enough coal, which is difficult. And I guess pottery. Which, to be fair, I'm not really sure where the pottery is going. Question mark. I guess furniture upkeep. Half of our friggin' pottery is already there. Yeah, I don't think we can reliably keep pottery. Well, no, it's so little. Except for you guys. You guys can screw off. We have enough of you. That'll reduce our pottery consumption a little bit. And I mean, everyone's just going to be so much happier to get any amount of alcohol. You know? This is still like hauling in crop. It's pretty absurd. Alright, we're getting some spare housing. We have spare workforce still. Our population's continuing to grow. 5 immigrants, yeah. And now with access to booze... yeah, we're apparently still struggling with food, really? Vickers produced 500. Well, produce more. Go. 618. The problem, of course, being proximity right now. Like, they're coming to get the coal themselves, which isn't great in terms of efficiency. So, I guess I am just going to have to improve our logistics with haulers. 3x3s, though. Alright. 15 people. Your job is to haul grain. Your job is to haul coal. And your job, I guess, is probably to haul pottery. Yeah, it would make sense. Yeah, you have, you know, unlimited range. We've got meat up here, which is certainly helpful. Smooths over any food losses that we are suffering. Alright, so everyone's getting their 1 drink serving a day, which has desperately helped our the mood. Alright. So I'm more interested in our total consumption per day. Yeah, we have a net of approximately 200 per day. Looks good to me. And booze is in play. 750 people and growing. I'm really trying to put a cap on the Kryptonians for now. I guess that's the thing. Crude crafts. I now have more people involved in that than like farming and all that, so I guess it makes sense. Hold on. Or is baking or refining? What's baking covered under? Refining. Well, now that I have the brewery online, honestly, it makes sense for me to want to do this as well. Like, I have spare grain capacity, I might as well. Yeah. That's plus 30 a day, which is maybe a little low. Yeah, you know what? That was a little low. I'll pull back 1 tick. Give me a little more wiggle room. It's still not a lot of wiggle room, but it's at least some. And like I say, importantly, people are getting drink, people are getting bread. Life ain't so bad anymore. And productivity on everything is actually still going up as we get more into our hints, you know? So, and there's a decent bit of work to do. Still on improving pretty much everything. Alright. In the meantime, though, I think this is a good place to end it. So thank you everyone for watching. And I've been your lovely host, Calvin. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.